What's up, you guys? Welcome to the very first Foodie Friday of 2019. I put Foodie Friday on hold towards the end of last year because I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. People were asking for ridiculous things and I don't want to make this feel like a schlep. I don't want to feel under pressure when I put my camera and tripod up to film this stuff for you. I want to do it from the bottom of my heart and with a lot of love. So I'm going to give you guys Foodie Friday as time comes and goes. When I've got a space, obviously I started my coaching business this year and things are going to get a lot busier. So be kind and let's share some great recipes and food together. Today I have a very yummy recipe to share with you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to make an olive oil and citrus granola. So I've been into this granola thing ever since I did my Panda Piece granola last year for December. And I walked around the grocery store the one day and I just thought, you know what, this shit is too fucking expensive and there's a lot of sugar in it, so I'm just gonna make my own, and my flavors are probably better than what they sell in the grocery store. Yeah, I said it. So let's get started with the recipe. Okay, so for this recipe you're going to need some oats, you'll need some extra virgin olive oil. I've got here a little bit of preserved ginger. You're going to need 1 orange, 2 lemons and some honey. So you can find the full recipe in the description box below. If you make this recipe, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I put my Instagram in the description box as well. Okay, so I've got my oats in here. Everything is going to go in here and then we're going to put it on a baking sheet and into the oven. I'm going to start by adding my honey to this. Okay, so I'm using unfiltered raw macadamia honey. It is really delicious. Yeah, I'm out of honey now, so I'm gonna get more of that. And then next I'm going to put my olive oil. This is an extra virgin olive oil. I use extra virgin because of the flavor. It's really quite strong, which is exactly what I want. Okay, so my oats, honey and olive oil are in the bowl. I'm going to add to that the zest and the juice of my 2 citrus fruits. We're going to mix that all up, put it on a baking sheet and then put it in my oven, which is already preheating at 160 degrees Celsius. Okay, so all of my zest and the wet ingredients are in except the juice. I'm going to add that last. I'm just going to squeeze in my orange juice. If you've got a juicer, it works much better, but I don't, so I'm just going to use my hands. Yum. I'm gonna add my lemon juice, but make sure that you get those pips out because they're not nice to chew on. They're very bitter. And in goes my lemon juice. And then I'm just going to mix that through. If you guys could smell this, I swear, it smells divine. Okay, so our granola is ready to go onto a baking sheet. I haven't sprayed or greased the baking sheet or anything. I'm just going to spread that onto here and then pop it into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, this is ready to go into the oven. It smells delicious. Okay, so while the granola is in the oven, it's almost ready. I'm going to cut some of this preserved ginger just to put into the granola to give it a little bit of zing. It is citrusy and it's got olive oil. Ginger goes really well with that. Okay, so I've cut the ginger into tiny little slivers so that you don't get a big bite of ginger in your granola as you eat it. And I think the granola is ready, so let's check out it. Okay, so my granola is ready. I've just taken it out of the oven. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. As I was cooking, I was running a fork through it like every now and then, like every 5 to 10 minutes, just so that it doesn't clump together and it stays nice and loose. And that's what it looks like when it's ready. So my granola is completely cooled down. I'm going to add the chopped ginger that I did earlier to it, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It looks a little bit plain, but I had a taste of it, and honestly the flavor is brilliant. The slightly caramelized orange and the olive oil is delicious. So this is it, and it looks a little bit plain like I said earlier, but it's honestly super delicious. I'm going to add the ginger that I did to it, and then I'm just going to toss it like this so that it goes everywhere. You don't want a big clump of ginger in your mouth while you eat this. It's going to be very fiery if that happens. And that's it for my olive oil and citrus granola. You guys have got to try this recipe out. Check the link in the description box. Let me know how it goes, and also if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.